Hello, 6th grade team. This is your special education visual content specialist for grades 6 through 8 social studies. Today we're going to be looking at how we can support our students' comprehension of rigorous content through the use of visual modalities. This video is aligned to the 6th grade curriculum in Passport to Social Studies. Today we'll be using visual supports in order to provide specially designed instruction that will engage and provide access to all learners, uphold student IEP goals aligned to reading comprehension, and support student development of content comprehension through response to stimuli, a method that is essential to visual learning. Upon your application of these visual supports, your students will then be able to demonstrate knowledge of religion and the political system prior to applying their understanding through a summative assessment. A great tool that allows instructors to assess their students' understanding of content and that is available for all teachers in TeachHub is called EdPuzzle. EdPuzzle is an interface that allows the instructor to design customized interactive videos in order to meet the needs of their learners. By customized, I mean that this tool allows you to place interactive content into pre-existing videos, such as videos from YouTube, from Khan Academy, from TED Talks, and a variety of other different sources. You can edit the video times, add audio notes, and insert questions for formative assessment. It allows the instructor to monitor progress easily, and best of all, the questions you create are graded for you. In Unit 3 of the 6th grade curriculum in Passport to Social Studies, titled Civics for All, students are tasked with demonstrating their knowledge of religion and how it pertains to politics at the end of the unit. EdPuzzle will allow to put all of these pieces together. It allows for you to create a curated curriculum. Although Passport to Social Studies is a very well put together curriculum, this tool will allow you to differentiate for your students. It allows for content editing and built-in assessment, and it links to any other learning platform that your school is using at the time, such as Google. So why EdPuzzle? EdPuzzle allows both student and instructor to interact in the learning process. It supports visual engagement and reinforces accountability. This resource reinforces comprehension skills through the various movie-aligned activities, such as short and extended responses, multiple choice questions, and notes. And through these, instructors can monitor student progress. This resource also provides an entry point for any student and allows for self-paced learning, which is great, especially for our students who present with difficulties in aspects of executive functioning, such as time management. In Day 15 of Unit 3 in the 6th grade curriculum of Passport to Social Studies, titled Separation of Church and State, students are tasked with analyzing the concept of separation of church and state by interpreting court cases. Now, prior to showing their analysis and interpreting these court cases, they are tasked with watching a video, which is available on EdPuzzle. And if it weren't available on EdPuzzle, you also can make it available yourself by creating your own video. Now, this video is available on EdPuzzle, and it comes from Crash Course. And Crash Course designed this video in order to help students understand and analyze the concept of separation of church and state. But what you can do with this video is add your own twist in order to ensure that the students are actually understanding what this means. So here I'm going to show you in EdPuzzle. You can look up the video, and once you open it, you'll see that there is the main video, which you can edit to your own liking, and there are other copies made by other different instructors around the country that already have questions in it. And you can make a copy for yourself if you wish to save some time, or if you have very specific questions, you can also edit your own video to make it more specific to your needs. Now this tool, EdPuzzle, is aligned to behaviorist learning theory, meaning that it focuses more on the stimulus rather than the learner. And it produces an outcome that can be observed and measured. But if you wish for your students to demonstrate their mental nature, you can also provide them with open-ended questions or more open-ended questions in order for this tool to have more meaningful product. Now here we see the video, and we see that we can stop at any point in the video and add a question. So here I stopped the video right where they were explaining what the First Amendment was, and all I did was type in a question here, and then I can give the students 2 or more choices by adding another answer choice here. And once you create the multiple choice questions, they will be graded automatically, which is great, because then you can just quickly see and assess your students in real time. Now, if you choose to add an open-ended question, all you have to do is choose the stopping point in your video that is logical to you and click on open-ended question, and I'll demonstrate that now. So I'm going to click here, and then a box is going to pop up with 3 different choices.
Although it doesn't mean that any religious practice
So now I've stopped this question here.
This practice is okay. For example, if your religion requires human...
And I can choose what type of interactive activity I want the students to use. If I just want to be able to see if the students have understood what they just heard, I can give them a multiple choice question. But if I want to up the level of cognition required to answer a question, or I want to be able for them to create links between other content, I can add an open-ended question or a note. So some final thoughts. EdPuzzle is great for learning stations if you are teaching in person, and if you are teaching remotely, they're great for breakout rooms, since EdPuzzle is a great differentiation tool. This resource allows students to visually process information that will add to their comprehension, whether it's passively or whether you want them to exhibit a higher level of thinking or access previous knowledge and create links between other content. This tool will allow you to do that. This is a universal tool that provides students with access to rigorous content, since you can create your own content as well. And it promotes active and purposeful engagement with the content.